This week, Velo JPK and Morty head to Edmonton for some work on the Coronation Park Sports and Edmonton Velodrome.
Let's go. Day 1, Edmonton Training Camp Part 2.
Day 1, Edmonton Training Camp Part 2.
Let's check in with those crazy guys now and see what they're up to. Looks like they're locked in.
You must chase Morty unto the ends of the earth. Do not stop until you've destroyed him.
Oh, this looks like another chase. The last time, Tyler Kenobi unleashed the track leopard, also known as Velo JPK, a wildebeest, got devastated. What will happen to young Morty?
Yeah, so actually not so much of a surprise on this one. It goes the way it typically does when I'm following Morty on a chase. Do my best to stay there and ultimately see him pull away in the distance. So for this effort, it was follow as close as possible, come around the track to where our coach Tyler Davies was standing. He'd give us an indication and we take off like you see here. The idea was to stick as close to Morty as I could, stuck in his draft, nowhere near close enough to come around, but if there was a silver lining, I was up nearly at 1,400 watts following.
With Morty chasing Velo JPK in the second effort, will we see a different result?
The first takeaway from this second effort where I was in the lead was that I will never use this camera angle again, because rather than seeing Morty coming up behind and passing, all you really see is my crotch and knees. Well, you can see Morty there as a speck behind. He's following a long way back because he's on Victoria Pista Oro tires, which are complete POS tires in that they don't stick to anything. So you have to get them really warmed up and push hard unless you enjoy falling down the track. So we're getting wound up here. You can see him hanging back there, making sure that if he does fall, it's not going to be too far. And then when the effort starts, you will see it's actually me that's the wildebeest and him that's the leopard, quickly coming around and closing that gap and ultimately passing. There you can still see, if you look closely at my crotch, him behind. Here the effort started. Morty closing, coming around on the outside.
Morty back in the lead for the third effort, and Velo JPK gearing up a bit to a 62.15.
For this final effort with Morty leading again, the only possible hope I had was that I was on a taller gear than I was before. So hopefully with slightly torqueier legs, I could get on top of it and maybe hold the gap a bit better. Unfortunately, it's not a very long effort, so you don't really get as long to wind it up. And in 125 meters, basically what you've got at the beginning is what you've got. So once again, following closely, take advantage of the draft. When we come out of this corner 3 and 4, our coach Tyler Davies will be waiting there, giving us the indication to start, and then we take off. Keeping as close as I can, not much of a silver lining other than he didn't pull away from me any further than he was when we first jumped. But yeah, there was going to be no chance of passing.
Let's tune in as Tyler Kenobi imparts some wisdom on young
here.
Morty before his first flying 100 on a larger gear.
You can drop below the rail, then get back to the top before the downhill. Give it a try.
Yeah.
And the wind up. A little pressure down here like you have been doing. And then I want you to delay the jump, but I want you to kick it really hard seated from there to there.
Yeah. Like staying in the same place?
Staying same place, but go like 95, 98 seated, and then 100%. Morty's first flying effort on not a 90 on a real track. Still on spokes though. See if all the gym work's paying off. Basically what cutting the corner should do, Morty, is it should allow you to not ride as high of a watts, right? Like keep the speed higher, cadence higher, not forcing yourself to get high.
Yeah.